Bernard Harris, thanks for joining us here at SpaceflightNow.com. Shuttle memories. We're looking back now. I mean, 30 years of flying the space shuttle. Sad time for a lot of people. And you're a guy who's flown on a couple of the shuttle. What's your favorite shuttle memory?
My favorite shuttle memory came on my second flight, STS-63 on Discovery. This was back in '95. Me and Michael Full were tasked to do a spacewalk where we were testing the suit integrity. And simply what that meant is that we went outside, climbed on the end of the robotic arm, and hung out in space as we went through several day and night passes. And on our first night pass, the temperature plummeted from 200 degrees to minus 165 in a matter of a few minutes, about 10 to 15 minutes. And of course, as we always joke, we froze our behinds off out there. And it was all a test because this was the first time that a shuttle had operated at this inclination in space. And so we were the guinea pigs, and it worked out well because, you know, in traveling at 17,500 miles an hour, you do a sunset or sunrise every 45 minutes. We only had to wait for another 35 minutes or so for the sun to come up to be saved by those wonderful rays. So that's probably my favorite memory. And of course, looking at the Earth from space was incredible.
You talked about the inclination. Obviously, the different orbits you go into, you know, it depends on where you're going. If you're heading to the International Space Station, you head to a different orbit than, say, if you're doing a science mission, which is what, you know, a long time ago before the space station around, the shuttle was doing. Let's go to the vehicles you flew on, Columbia and Discovery. Do you have a favorite vehicle, or is the favorite vehicle the one that's the last one to launch, Atlantis here?
Well, that's probably the answer that you'd get from most guys. That I think my favorite vehicle was Columbia, and the reason, it was the first and it was the heaviest. And so as you launched in space, the ride was much smoother than on Discovery, which was a lighter vehicle. You could feel every bump. And I'm not saying that, you know, that's all relative. You know, smooth is relative. You know, launch is not necessarily smooth, but in terms of the capability, I really love Columbia.
All right, thank you so much, Bernard Harris, for your shuttle memories, and hopefully we'll have a great launch today.
Well, I wish those guys great luck.